We also have some films on things like Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and how that really works, and how we need to prepare as a nation for this what is already upon us, and how we understand how they affect the economy, etc. So these are futuristic and present things. And then we also have some very, very practical workshops. So there are quite a number of students and others and staff and members of the public who are interested in doing what they call a side hustle nowadays. Young people say a side hustle, or a business of their own. And so we have persons who will show you how to use, for instance, your cell phone to make your marketing materials, your videos, how to market on social media and so on. So those are practical workshops that are going to happen, so that you can learn and you don't have to have a huge amount of money.
We've got a stable macroeconomic economy. We're not going anywhere. This is what we will continue to lead the region. We will continue to develop in the developed world. Guyana will always be at the table when it comes to energy, when it comes to food security, when it comes to climate security, when it comes to biodiversity. We will be at the table. How do you get to the table in making money? And that's what I hope you get out of this conference for the next few days. There are many entrepreneurs in the midst. There are senior level executives. There are government looking at it. The question you've got to continue to ask yourself, where do you fit? And how do I follow that money? And how do I get part of the development of Guyana? Don't let Guyana get away from you.
We talk about money and we see people spending money, but very often we fail to take into consideration how wealth creation comes about. And I think this week, with the presence of many distinguished individuals and organizations, including the Jamaica Stock Exchange and our own Guyana Stock Exchange, it's important for us to engage in those conversations about wealth creation and how, as individuals and as families, we can go about the process of creating wealth. Creating wealth, we must understand, is not something that happens overnight. It requires a great deal of diligence. And I ask everyone here, both physically and virtually, to take into consideration what are the things you need to do in order to ensure that for generations to come, your economic status could be improved.